So I've made it to the bottom of my trek. I'm going all the way up there. And yeah, so this morning I took the local bus from Pokhara to Phedi, which took me about 2 hours. Usually it would only take 1 hour, but the local driver, he didn't tell me when to get off. So usually they tell you get off here, but he didn't. And then I looked at Google Maps and we were like already past it. And then once I told them, they were like, oh yeah, we were past it. And I was like, yeah, so what now? But yeah, instead of just dropping me off, they waited for another bus that was going back to Phedi. And they actually gave me back some of my money, so I didn't have to pay the additional costs for the second bus, which was really nice. So in total I paid 350 rupees to get to Phedi. And yeah, now I'm gonna climb a lot of stairs to go to the top. Alright, so after leaving the first set of stairs behind, I'm now passing through some fields and local farms, and luckily the stairs are not as crazy anymore, because I think I've been walking for 10-15 minutes and I'm already like out of breath. But yeah, gotta admit, I'm not really good in shape, so hopefully by the end of my world trip I will be. But yeah, so for now I'm happy that I covered the crazy stair part for now and can enjoy the nice local countryside. So I'm about 2 hours into my trek and I've made it to Dambus. And I think this part should only take you like 1 hour, but I feel like I took 45 minutes of break along the way, because initially I stopped to have some breakfast for like 50 minutes. I brought some snacks along, and then after that I was passing a tea house and this local invited me to sit down with him and just chat. So then we chatted for like half an hour. Yeah, so I'm about 1 hour into the trek and it took me 2 hours. So yeah, hopefully the rest of the journey will go faster. So according to the sign, it's about 2 hours from Dambus to get to Pothana. And initially I wanted to go to the Australian base camp. However, while talking to the local, he told me that I should not go to the Australian base camp because it's really popular with the locals, and since it's Saturday they love to go up there and grab a beer, so there are a lot of tourists. That's why I'm heading to Pothana now. He told me that I could either go to the Australian base camp and then continue to Pothana. That would be like an additional 25 minutes, or along the way I should at some point decide to go to Pothana directly, so that way the journey would take as much about as... Ooh! I don't know what that was. Alright, and... So if I decide to go to Pothana directly, the way should be about as long as to get to the Australian base camp. So I'm gonna do that. I'm really happy I left the stairs behind, because after I passed through the countryside there were a lot more stairs, and now it has been this nice road since I left Dambus, so this is pretty nice, and I hope there will be no more stairs. Well, there are going to be more stays, I know it. But yeah, so for now I have this nice street which goes along a small village, and or maybe this is still Davos, I'm not sure. But the sweetest thing just happened. I walked by these two guys. They were like, I don't know, 6, and they were having this ball and talking to me in Nepali. And then he just passed the ball to me, and yeah, we were passing the ball for a while, and then it was time for me to continue and say goodbye. But yeah, it was just so sweet. I was just invited to play a ball with some kids. Really nice. Unfortunately, it's super cloudy during this time of the year, so I'm traveling in June, and this is the beginning of the monsoon season. And yeah, so we have a lot of clouds, and the best time to come here to trek would be like September, October, when the monsoon season has passed, and then there's fewer clouds, and also like the whole nature will be greener. So yeah, not the right season to have a good view, but like during this time of the season it's good to go like between 7 and 9, because then you still have the chance to see a little bit of the mountains. And yeah, I saw some of the mountains on my bus ride here, but then unfortunately the bus ride took me 2 hours instead of 1. So yeah, I missed the mountain view, but I was spending the night upstairs, up in the mountains, and then hopefully wake up early tomorrow to catch the sunrise above the clouds and above the mountains. So yeah, so far for the good view. And we're back to the stairs. Yay! Yeah, but so far it's not too bad with the stairs, just like a few steps. But I feel like there's a lot more coming, so yeah, I guess that's life in Nepal. Stairs, stairs, and more stairs. So I'm guessing this is the sign the local was talking about. So here you can decide whether you want to go up that way to the Australian base camp, or follow this nice path without stairs to Pothana. And yeah, my plan was to go to Pothana anyways. But yeah, I'm loving that there are no stairs on site, at least for now. And yeah, on the sign it says 25 minutes, so I'm almost there. And yeah, I'm excited to get to the tea house and take a shower and have some lunch, because so far I have only eaten 2 bananas and 2 muffins that I brought as a little snack. So yeah, I'm hungry for a shower and some lunch. Made it. So I'm in Pothana now, and this is going to be my sleeping spot for tonight. And I'm currently waiting for some food, and also already got my fresh mint lemonade. So yeah, I'm happy I'm at the top now, but there were a lot of stairs and it was exhausting at some point. But to be honest, if you've done Penang Hill, this is less exhausting, because Penang Hill in Malaysia was just crazy. Like when I did it, it was also 30 degrees and 90% humidity and 100% sun. So yeah, today there were a lot of stairs, but no sun because it's cloudy and it's only like 33 degrees. So it's actually nice weather to go hiking. And yeah, so I'm gonna settle in my house and hope that the sky clears up tomorrow morning. Good morning. So the sun is just rising and luckily the clouds have cleared, so we have a nice view of the mountains and it's time to go back down now. So I hope we have good views along the way. So I've decided to pass through Australian on my way back and then from there head back to the highway to catch the bus back to Pokhara. So usually like Australian camp or Pothana would be like the first stop of like a long trail, like the ABC trail. But yeah, I'm not planning on doing a long trek, so I just decided to do like the one-day trek. And yeah, I hope there will be some more good views once I get up to the Australian camp. And yeah, so far I can only see like a little bit of sun behind the fog, but it's still early in the morning. So yeah, I hope once the sun gets up a little bit higher, there will be more views. Alright, so about half an hour later I made it to Australianbasecamp, and yeah, you have a nice view of the mountain, but it's still a little bit foggy, so I hope the view would be better. But yeah, I guess this is as good as it gets, and at least I can see the mountains today, because yesterday there was only clouds. So yeah, nice view from here, and from Australianbasecamp it's about half an hour down to the highway to where I can catch the bus. So yeah, I hope there will be a few more nice viewpoints to see the mountains. Alright, so I've reached the bottom of the trek and now I'm like on a small path next to the highway and on my way to the highway to catch the bus back to Pokhara. And yeah, so I think it took me like 45 minutes to get down here, so a little more than half an hour. But I was also going slow to enjoy the little view I had and take some pictures. So yeah, I think that's a good time. And yeah, unfortunately not a lot of mountain views, but it was still a nice adventure. And I'm glad I stayed the night, because yesterday I couldn't see anything and today I saw a little bit, so I guess that's fine. And also it was nice to get out of Pokhara, because for some reason in Pokhara the last couple days I was like, I don't know, I kind of felt like stuck in I don't know what, because I was just not motivated to do anything at all. So yeah, I feel like Pokhara is nice if you want to do like crazy adventures like paragliding or rafting, or you just want to chill at like a cafe. But I feel like except for that, Pokhara has not a lot to offer, so it's not that you can just walk around and explore stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Pokhara was not for me, so I'm glad I did this small trip. And yeah, so I will be heading to Pokhara now, just stay there for one night, and then it's time to go to my last destination in Nepal before I leave for my next adventure. So yeah, time on Nepal is running fast, and yeah, I'm excited how the last couple days will go, and I will see you at my next destination.